Today, I'm going to answer all of your questions about TikTok. We're going to analyze the metrics and we're going to also look at different products with different type of sales to help you in your journey when you're scaling or testing any product. Now, on this video right here, I'm going to share with you four different products with four different scenarios. And a lot of you are a little bit confused because on some scenario, it's like, oh, I don't know if I should scale. Is it a winning product? And that's why I give you four scenarios. Why? Because in those four scenarios, I'm explaining you the different type of winning product that you would have in your hands and which one is worth scaling and which one isn't. Okay, so let's dive into it. Let's not waste any more time. If you have any remaining question, let me know down below. I'll be more than happy to reply to any of your questions about TikTok and Facebook ads. But for the sake of this video, it's all going to be about TikTok. Okay. So now on here, we have what is pretty obvious, pretty common. So we'll go from the easy to what is harder. So on here, you have a product that we've launched. And as you can see, everything was smooth. What do I mean by smooth? Well, you can see that normally with TikTok, what do? Is we surf scale. So we increase the budget every other hour if we keep getting consistent sales. And if we see that it's not getting too much sales, we decrease the budget. And when it comes back to the time where we have more sales, we increase again. So we basically surf the wave. If there's no wave, then we stay neutral or we decrease the budget. But if there's some waves, we start increasing. And what is the wave? The sales. So as you can see right here, we were able by the end of the day to increase by $180 spent. This is one campaign, by the way, one campaign with 6 ad groups. So $180 spent, 160, 120, 150, and 120. This is a good example that I wanted to show you because look at this. On this scenario right here, on this ad group specifically, I only got one sale. So it didn't go like two, three, four, five sales. So I didn't increase the budget. But on this one, I increased it every couple of hours because it keep getting me sales consistently. And on here, the same thing. On here, the same thing, and so on and so on. So as you can see, if I don't get consistent sales, I simply don't increase the budget. I just look at what's happening and the things that are profitable and keep giving me sales consistently, I increase the budget. Obviously, we need to look at the overall metrics in order to know if it's a good product or not. So we have the CPC. It tells us how many people are going to click on the link and, what is the average cost of the people that are going to click on our link. And on here, you see it's below 50 cent. Below 50 cent is extremely good. On here, we have the CPM, but we don't really care about that. Impressions, we don't care as well. Clicks, we don't. CTR, very important. So click through rates, it tells us like what is the percentage of people that click and bounce back of our videos. And overall, we see that it's 3%, 4%, 2%. Everything that is above 1% is very good. So it means that we have a good retention of people watching our videos and just staying longer overall. On here, we have conversions. So we have the sales and the cost to acquire a sale. So $5, $4, $5, $4. So everything is very healthy on here. But I believe that most of you guys don't have problems with this type of products because it's pretty obvious that it's a winning product. But let's look at another one. So as I said, we have, for example, to go through. So on this one is very kind of iffy. So what is the problem on here? So the first thing that you can notice is we did try to increase the budget. We got a few sales. We tried to increase the budget and it doesn't go more than that. So it gives us like 3, 4, 5 sales, but it doesn't go to 20, 30, 50 sales like certain products. So what happens? This tells me that I simply have a product that is fading away or that is not working too much. So I'm just taking a little bit of profit here and there, and that's pretty much it. So that's what I've tried to do on here. As you can see, I tried to raise by $55. It was more of an aggressive, but overall, it was hard for me to scale. So those type of product, either they last a few days or they last a few weeks at most, but they don't generate much money. Where am I right now? The stage where I'm in, I don't focus on those products. I just cut them shortly and I move on to the next because I want things that really make me money. But this is a good learning curve. Sorry, guys. So this is a good learning curve for most of you. Why? Well, it's a good learning curve because it helps you understanding, oh, let me raise the budget a little bit and it will get a few sales. Oh, on here, oh, I'm not going to raise the budget because I only got one sale. So it gets you in the state of mind of I'm playing with the ads, I'm learning, and things are going good, but you're just not making a bunch of money. So it makes you learn. It's That's just a way that I can say it. So it makes you learn, but it's something that eventually I just close it off because it's not worth my time. It will not be worth your time. But if you say, well, it's not worth my time, but at least I can learn from it and I can understand the scaling by doing it myself. And overall, as you can see, the CPC is great. The CTR, kind of iffy, but is not too bad. On here, it's horrible, definitely horrible. On here, definitely horrible. So you can see it's a product that doesn't have too much hype, too much demand, but it gives a few sales here and there. So it's good to learn. Let's look at this one right here, the third one. So as you can see on the third one, again, that's another one that is good. The budget, we're able to scale it greatly. CPC is great, CTR is great, and we had a good amount of conversion. So as you can tell, a good winning product will make sales every time you raise the budget. A bad winning product, or medium, let's say medium to low, will you will raise the budget and it will have hard time giving you more sales. So it will be a very, very slow scaling. On this scenario and on the first one that I showed you, it was like easy smooth scaling. On the second scenario that I showed you, it was more of a complicated one. Now let's look at the fourth one. So overall in the fourth one, I got one sale here, one sale here. This is kind of a trap for beginner drop shippers because beginner drop shippers, they're like, oh, I have two sales. I know I have a winner. Let me raise the budget. And they start blowing their money away and they end up burning their advertising money. So you don't want to do those things, guys. You really want to focus on the product that brings you the money. And that's the thing. A product that is profitable, a product that makes you money, will make you money without you forcing it. You will raise the budget, it will start getting sales. Raise the budget, it will start getting sales. So those are the things that most advertisers, most dropshippers don't speak about in their channel. And I think this is why most dropshippers fail. It's because they all treat, like, let's say this type of winner, like, oh, with this one or this one. It's like, guys, those two products are clearly not scalable. So why would you put more time, more money, more energy if it's not scalable? Put more time into the ones that are easy, and you will see when you have a winner in your hands, it's so smooth. You raise the budget consistently and it start getting sales. Raise the budget again, oh, now I'm getting less sales during like 3 to 5 p.m. Let me lower down the budget a little bit. Oh, it like it picks back up at 7 p.m. Let me raise again. And it's just smooth overall. Like, it's enjoyable. The ride is great. But for most of you, you gonna, like, you're trying to forcing the product, you're trying to forcing this thing right here, like, oh, like it's going to give me more sales. No. And overall, look at the metrics. The metrics speaks to you, like, okay, it's below $1 on average, but TikTok, we know it's overall, TikTok is not as expensive as the other platform, but those are not great metrics. CTR is simply horrible. And if you compare it to this, you're like, oh, like this is consistent. It's stable. You see, and everything is doing great. Look at the difference. Look at here. Like, it's not consistent. Like, it's consistent, but in the negative. And on here, the scaling is just not doing well. Nothing is working at all. So like this one as well, this is not great. So guys, when it comes down to drop shipping, especially with TikTok ads, you need to focus on one, having a great product. Product research is the most important thing. Second thing is your creative and your offers. When you have nailed down a great product with great creative and great offers, you test it and you see that you have poor results, you move on. You see that it's not scalable, you move on. You see that it's scalable, then you milk the hell out of it and you take out the money as much as you can. But again, a winning product should not be forced. You're not going to force your winner to make you sell. It's just going to give you sales and you're going to rise the budget and make more money. That's it. Obviously, there's different level of winning products. Others are more scalable than certain, but at the end of the day, a winning product is 100% scalable. So like I said, this is what happens to me, my brother, and any of our student. We go through those type of products, and how do we succeed is because we are not controlled by our emotion. We stay neutral, we analyze, we adapt, and we start testing again. We analyze, we adapt, and we start testing again, and eventually you'll find a winning product that will pay for all the expenses that you did plus bonus, and you will be able to start testing more per week. You will start to be able to build a brand, to do whatever you want. But at the end of the day, like I said, don't stick and don't stay stuck to products that are not worth it. A winning product is going to be consistent and scalable all the time. So focus on what matters and what makes you money. Don't stay stuck on what doesn't. So yeah, guys, this is the video of today. Hopefully that you've learned a lot. A lot of people are not most dropshippers out there are not speaking about those type of things. We are. So as at least, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate the support, and we'll make more videos like this. Love you all. See you on the next video, and peace out.